Hi everyone, welcome to Be Celestial Tarot. This is our January 2021 reading, and I'm also going to try to see if I can do some of the 2021 overall year outlook. But this is for my Aquarius out there. I'm going to try to keep it open to see what Spirit wants to say. But if it leans a certain way, I guess that's what's meant for you to hear. So if you like, please like and subscribe. And I'm sending you lots of light and love. Okay. What do our Aquarius need to know for the month of January 2021? I feel like heavy. I feel like I'm shuffling and my heart feels heavy, but also like I felt like I couldn't speak for a second. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with like anxieties, like bouts of anxiety, but also just like overwhelmed. Like January might push you a bit with like work, or you might just feel like in this moment of time you're just overworked and you're like, something's got to change. I need something. Okay. That's not good. Okay. What is coming for our Aquarius in the month of January 2021? Interesting. This is interesting because it reminds me of the Capricorn reading, but I had different cards for it. So what I'm seeing is something's going to reveal itself to you. But it feels like a person. Someone doesn't have the best intentions. This is not going to resonate for everyone, so I apologize. But there's someone who's going to show their true colors, and I feel like it's someone you haven't had the best feelings about, possibly. But I'm also feeling like this person could also completely surprise you and just hurt you in a way that you don't expect. That's a very select message. But also, like, you don't allow your intuition to speak. I feel like some of you are very intellectual and you stay in your headspace, so you don't know how to trust your intuition. And that actually, it could either drive you crazy, or you're like, I don't really know if I even believe in my intuition because she's never led me the right way. Which is interesting. So we have the Moon, and we have the Five of Wands. I feel like some of you have been sitting on some ideas, or have like sent out like a lot of applications, and you're like, all right, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait. And it just feels like the waiting game is going to drive you crazy at this point. And you're like, I just need something to change. I need to move forward. It feels very stagnant energy. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. Let's see. Get some more clarification for Aquarius out there. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Okay, there's someone you have your eyes on. Those might all drop at one point, so I apologize. The Two of Pentacles, it's like come hither energy. For me, especially in this deck, it's a very flirty energy, and it's also like someone who's like trying to play coy. So like, I don't know if you've been like, if you met someone new, you're gonna meet someone new, but you're gonna be like, I need to play it cool. Like, I need to just like bring on my sensual side. I need to play it cool. And this person kind of like, they can come off a bit arrogant. Some of them might be an actor, which is very interesting that I'm getting. But for some reason, arrogance is hot on them. You're just like, I don't get it. I don't know why. I would not be attracted to this person naturally, but something about them is really hot. Or they could work in business and they are really successful financially, and you're like, yeah, that's hot. Like, I want that. I want, I want to have that. But also some of you, I think some of you have really large imaginations of like where I could be. And you're thinking, all right, I put all my ducks in a row. I put all my eggs in one basket. Like, I've been putting out these applications, and the life I see for myself is someone who's very financially stable and successful. And I keep feeling like all I ever see is this in my imagination, and I don't know how to bring that to life. Get some clarification for our Aquarius. Okay, a lot of cards want to come out. Let's see if we can get some clarification for our Aquarius out there. Someone you don't expect is going to help you. Like, I don't know if it's like a weird connection. Like, maybe someone you don't even know that well is going to be like, hey, like, I don't know, I know we don't know each other, but I have this idea of like, I thought of you. Like, it's going to be an offer in a very unexpected way. but it's gonna be like, it could have been someone you worked with before, but maybe you don't have the best relationship, but it's like an olive branch of some sort. Like, let me help you. Like, please, I have this opportunity. Come forward. Can I get some clarification for the Aquarius out there? Why are you comparing yourselves to your friends? I feel like some of you really are struggling with, like, comparing your life timeline of, like, oh, I feel like I should have been in this place, at this place, and this point in my life. And it's like, don't do that to yourself. You are not on any timeline but your own. And things that are meant to happen when they do. But, like, I just feel like it just feels like, energy of, like, it's always, like, just a few feet away from me. Like, what I want is almost there, but I can't seem to reach it. I can't seem to attain it. It always seems slightly out of reach. Get some clarification. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Sorry. I seem to be having a really hard time. And I think sometimes that might actually be an expression of, like, some of you might be really hard at communicating. Maybe, like, in your job, you've been wanting a raise or promotion, and it's like you want to say that, but you can't find the words for it. Or you feel like you don't have the agency to do that, where it feels like, oh, why haven't they noticed all the hard work that I'm doing? It's like, no one's going to notice if you don't just say it. Like, people are mind readers. You need to just bring it to the table. If there's something you need to address, you need to just say it out loud. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of masculine energy. So that's like, I feel like you need to lean into your feminine energy of your intuition a little bit more, and see where she takes you and listen to her a little bit more. Wow, these cards are not happening today. You're just like, nope. Yeah. This actually came out in reverse, and I'm going to keep it in reverse because I usually don't do that. But this feels like you're struggling with, like, how do I come into my power? How do I take up more space in a way that, like, I can claim what I need? Like, maybe you've worked at a company for so long and you're like, I'm not getting the recognition that I deserve. I'm not moving. I'm not growing in this position, and it's frustrating. Yeah, and I also, some of you might actually struggle with, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, expectations and approval of, like, there might be, like, some of you might have mommy issues. I mean, like, who doesn't? But it's like mommy issues of, like, I feel like I have to make my parents proud. I have to make my mom proud. Or, like, I feel like I'm always working for people's approval or recognition, and I don't get it, and then I'm not doing enough because I'm not getting it. Like, if they aren't telling me that I'm doing good, it's like the words of affirmation. Well, like, am I actually doing good? Okay. Yeah, there's a new beginning coming. But you have to be the one to move forward. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. You're a very strong person, a smart person. And I think this felt like very much like mentorship energy, and the fact that the Hierophant came out kind of confirms that. But for me, I'm imagining that, like, you're not, whatever you want, you are not claiming it. So there might be a relationship, like a mentorship that you're under. You just need to express exactly how you feel in order for you to get what you want. And you're a very intellectual person, and that maybe that, like, gets in the way of your communication, but you have the tools to communicate. And the Queen of Swords is someone who very much knows how to communicate, knows how to do what needs to be done. But I also feel like maybe that's how you see your mentor, and you're like, that's not the person I am yet, but I want to be that person. But it's like, you are that person. You just need to step into your power. I'm going to pull from a different deck and see if I can get some clarification for all my Aquarius out there. Yeah, card came flying out real quick. This deck is much more eager to talk to me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, stop struggling on what hasn't worked out. I feel like you hold, again, I'm hearing the timeline thing, but I feel like you hold yourself to, like, well, I didn't get this internship, or I didn't get this job opportunity, this fellowship didn't work out. It's like, no. Just because those didn't work out that's not a reflection on your worth or anything. It's just like, you're focusing on all the things that haven't worked, and you're missing the opportunities that are in front of you. Like, there could be an opportunity that's coming forth, and you're just, like, not even recognizing that it's there because you're so stressed out about, like, where you need to be. The Ace of Swords is, like, that for me is, like, conquering that anxiety, that intellectual brain where you're just like, oh, I'm not good enough. Like, this is, for me, the confirmation that you're going to get over that. And this is going to be a big year of challenging your own anxieties and the way you talk to yourself, and restructuring yourself to give yourself more love. Yeah, and it's okay. Don't rush into anything. If you're not feeling something, there is no rush. If an opportunity does not feel right, there's no rush to get there. We have the Lovers. Okay. Can we get some clarification on the Lovers, please? You're just like, I feel like you're waiting. Yeah. For me, I feel like some of you are really looking for a partner, and for you, a strong partner is someone who's financially stable, and you're like, that's what I want to seek, that's what I'm looking for, someone who knows how to handle their own finances, and that's where you're going to get. You're going to get someone who's like that. Or maybe you are that person. You're like, okay, I need to be financially stable in order for relationships to come forward. Yeah, ooh, sorry. Yikes. Empress energy. This is really, I love the Empress energy. To me, she's just so sexy. She knows what she has. She knows what she got. And that's the energy you're going to kind of get to at the end of the year of 2021. Like, it's slowly, steadily moving into that. But stop holding yourself to some, like, ridiculous standard. Like, I don't know if, like, it's like the idea of, like, oh, I need to reach this amount of money in my bank account for me to really be successful. Like, no. Your happiness and your success is based on the present, and stop thinking so much about the future. Learn to live more in the present and what you have now. And the Empress energy is like, that's the energy that you have to continue to work towards. Like, what is the boss you want to be? Who is the person you want to be? What does strength look like to you? And how do you embody that? I'm going to just pull some quick love oracle cards because that came out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, this seems like a playful year. Yeah, this feels like that energy. Okay, so these can all apply or they cannot all apply. Take it as you may. So we have date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Then we have the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Okay, I hope that resonated. I'm sending you all my light and love. Take care.